Hey, 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 it is Dorothy-Inez, your confidence and mindset mentor here today. I wanted to welcome you to today's broadcast because what I want to review today is I want to go over how to find clarity, creativity, and attract your ideal clients by using your GPS. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Dimitri. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Karen. Welcome, welcome. So first of all, I'm going to just get right into the content because what I find is a lot of women are still struggling with, who am I? What do I talk about when I come on these Facebook Lives? And they're struggling with how to find clients. And one of the things that I feel like excelled in the last couple of launches that I've done is I've filled my programs by using my GPS. You might be saying, well, what are you talking about? Your mapping system, my Google Maps? Is that what it is? Is that what's going to help me to attract in my clients? Is that GPS going to help me, get clarity around who I am and why I'm here? Well, let me tell you what that GPS is. GPS is your God positioning system. Your God positioning system. It is that inner voice within you that you should be listening to, that I should be listening to, that guides us throughout our life. It's called that still small voice. For those of you, that have heard of it, you've heard about that still small voice inside, and some of us may call it intuition. But sorry about that, my cousin was calling in. What happens is that we don't want to listen to that GPS. We think that there is something wrong with it, that what we think is probably the better thing. I mean, I've gotten to the point in this whole GPS thing that I even listen to the GPS to get my great parking spaces. It's that good. That's right, Delicia. We love the God positioning system. Welcome to you. So today, because I'm just going to get right into content, I don't want to keep you here all day. So when we tap into our GPS, and let me tell you, how do we tap into this GPS, Dorothy-Inez? I know we've got that question. How we tap into it is a couple of ways, ladies and gentlemen. The first thing you want to do is you want to be doing your meditation. Are you meditating? Are you listening, or are you always talking? Are you listening? And then listening to that still small voice within yourself. When you hear that little prompting, test it out. See what happens, because the more you try it out, you're going to gain your confidence in testing, in using it and relying on it. So when you begin to listen to your GPS, you begin to gain clarity about who you are and what you do. This is the number one thing I teach my women when they're working with me. This is step one in my business model, is learning who you are. When you learn who you are and you get clarity around who you are, you begin to embrace your identity. You begin to embrace your divinity, okay? Because you're created in the image and in the likeness of God. God is living in, through, acting as you. So the more you gain clarity around truth, you begin to embrace your divinity. You become more confident and fearless. How many of you could use more confidence? You've got that sale coming up. You don't know how to ask for the sale. You're afraid to show up in video because you have fear around being judged. But when you get clarity about who you are and why you're here, those things begin to diminish. Those things begin to no longer be the priority. You begin to step out of ego, edging God out, and step into your true self, your divine self. You also gain mastery when you have clarity around why you're here, because then you can become more focused. Okay? So, learn to trust that inner voice that's telling you who you are, why you're here. Everything that you have gone through, ladies and gentlemen, has been in preparation for what you are here to do. What lights you up? What brings that smile to your face? What thing could you just keep on doing? What could you keep on doing and it not feel like work? That's the thing you need to be going for. Number 2, following your GPS is going to help you with your creativity, because see, so often you're looking for yourself to come up with the ideas, but if you tap in through the power of meditation, through the power of listening, I swear there's so many distractions happening right now. It's like the minute I decide to come live, I tell you everything's coming up against me because they don't want you to know this stuff, okay? It's like the phone is ringing, messages are popping up, the phone's gonna die. It's like one thing after another. It's crazy over here. But anyways, I digress. So your creativity is enhanced when you tap in to your GPS, your God positioning system. Because let me tell you, you didn't put that mission and purpose inside of yourself. God did. So why not go to the source of it all to get the ideas? You get the ideas when you go in meditation. And meditation, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't have to look like, oh, you're sitting in the lotus position with the mudra and you're oming, or you're sitting there and you're praying and you're, begging God and pleading for an idea. No, ideas can come by just simply doing everyday things. We think that the time with God has to be, a specific kind of way. It comes in the shower for me. That is my sacred space, my shower. And I keep a notepad in my shower because that's where my ideas come from. You can buy these waterproof, water-resistant notepads. Post them in your shower, and when those ideas come, girls and guys, write them down. Write them down. You don't need to wonder what is your next project, because God will give it to you. My new group program that I'm launching October 1st, the Christ Confidence Code. Christ Confidence Code was 100% a download from God. Sitting at breakfast, just thinking, had my notebook out, just thinking, boom, dropped into my spirit. And I wrote it down and I was so excited. I didn't have to do any work. And you don't need to wonder about content when you are tapped into your GPS, because the GPS is going to guide you to what you need to talk about to the people that have been assigned to you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you have people that have been assigned to you. So competition, it doesn't even matter, because people will choose the person that they are most attracted to because it's you that makes the difference. And number 3, when you are tapped in to your GPS, yes, Avia, I love divine downloads, because you just know, you get excited about them because you just know those ideas weren't yours. And it's so good when we're able to put ourselves aside, ourselves, little s, and allow our big self, the God within, to take over, because it's in those moments when we step aside, because we know that we couldn't do X, Y, or Z. We've been racking our heads and it just wasn't coming. And when we surrender and allow God to move and flow through us, it's in those moments that God can work a miracle. It's in those moments that we have clarity that God is working in our lives. So the third one is, when you're using your GPS, that God positioning system is going to lead you to your ideal clients. It is going to lead you to the people that you were called to serve. Okay? So what it does, so let me just tell you about my last two programs. My last two programs, I didn't do any ads. I did not do any emails. All I did was 100% personal reach out. This last program I did, every name was downloaded into my spirit. Every name. And one of them in particular, and you guys might have seen me interview her about a month or two ago, Dorothy-Inez. Dorothy-Inez has a vocal disorder. Dorothy's voice, sometimes she has a voice, sometimes she doesn't have a voice. And I've known this woman since like 2010, never heard her voice. And she was one of the ones that God dropped in my spirit to invite her to my video program. I was like, for real, God? My video program? She doesn't even talk. God, she doesn't have a voice. How is this possible? He said, ask her. I was like, okay. So I was obedient to that voice, that thing inside of me. I was scared, but I reached out and I texted her and I was like, hey, I have this program coming up. I really feel led in my spirit to invite you. Boom, she signs up. Total miracle, because I never would have thought of her. Every name that came into that program came in the shower, came from a dream, somewhere, and I heeded to that. And so that same thing can happen for you. It'll make your marketing efforts so much easier. You'll be under less stress when you align yourself with the creator of all things, and when you align with what you are here to do, get clear about why you're here, who you're here to serve, and who assigned you to these things, you will have so much peace in your life. You will create authentic connections as well, because when God puts you with the people He's assigned you to, the beautiful thing is there's synergy. There's synergy, and some people may not, they're not going to always be clients. Some people are going to be strategic partners. They're going to be mastermind sisters. There's going to be different reasons why these people are attracted into your space. But you have to trust your GPS system. You've got to listen and let it guide you to your final destination. Let that GPS give you the clarity that you need. Let that GPS give you the creativity that you need to launch the programs that need to reach the people that you are called to serve. And let that GPS guide you to the people that you were called to serve. Yes, it can be a scary thing, but I invite you today to trust it. You know, this is the type of stuff that women in my programs, they are seeing results from this. I have 6 steps that I walk my women through. And the very first step is identity, getting clear about who you are, shifting that mindset that keeps you from tapping in to your GPS. So many people who say they believe in God, they don't really believe in God. They walk around in fear. They walk around putting themselves down, questioning why they're here. But in my program, you will gain all of that. You will be so confident. So I'd love to talk to you. If you're still struggling in this area of your business, you've already started your business, but you're still struggling on getting clients, you're like, and it's making you question, man, is this even what I'm supposed to do? You know, man, I keep putting myself out there and nothing's happening. I've hired this business coach and nothing happened. It's because you missed the first step. That is me. I am the first step to you getting the success that you want to have in your business. Because unless you know who you are, unless you've shifted the things that you say about yourself, speak over your life, you will never have the success and abundance that is yours. So I want to invite you, stop being a scaredy cat. Stop sitting back with that BS story. I don't have the money. I have this bill. I have that bill to pay. Let me tell you, okay, when you take that step of faith and reach out, quit saying that you believe in God and God, you know, God's got you. I got to pray. Put some action. Put your money where your mouth is and watch God meet you there. Watch Him work a miracle, because when you signed up for the program, you didn't have the money. But I have watched so many women go through my program and the money shows up. Because God met their sacred yes with His yes. And miracles happen when you come from that place. As long as your mindset, girlfriend, is always in lack and limitation, you will never have what you want. If all you're ever going to do is try to get free services from people like myself and other coaches, you know what? Do you think anybody wants to invest in you? Because that same energy pours into your business. You don't even realize that's what you're broadcasting. Okay? When you don't want to invest, there's a low-lying vibration going out that other people are sensing. And if you don't invest in you, people can feel it. And so, but when you begin to invest in you, I know, and it's about investing in you, and it's about investing in that sacred mission and purpose that God has given you. I know miracles will happen. So reach out to me. Take that first step and just reach out. I'm not going to try to sell you crap. I'm not going to try to sell you anything, because you're either a fit or you're not. When I get on the phone with people, I already know if I want to work with them. So I even tell them, I don't even need your sales pitch. I don't need to be coached. I have a few questions. I ask my questions because I've already decided what I want to do before I get on that call. So reach out to me. Don't be afraid. Don't be intimidated. I'm super kind, and I have your best interest at heart. If you're not a fit for my program, I am not about your money, because I want you to be successful, because your success is my success. We're a team. So reach out to me. Let me know how I can serve you, okay? God bless you, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Avia, thanks for being here. Kirsty, I see you on here. Eva Lee was here. Delicia, Karen, Dimitri, Nicole. Hey, Thank you all who tuned in today. God bless you. If you're on the replay, put replay in the comments and have a wonderful day.